Bell, a volunteer ranger for the U.S. Forest Service, who patrolled the trails of what is now the Canyon Lakes Ranger District, became extremely worried about the cuts to the Ranger District's budget over the previous 3 years. The district went from 3 full-time persons and 30 seasonal employees to just 1 full-time person and 2 part-timers to look after its extensive backcountry and wilderness areas. With U.S. Forest Service support, Bell decided to form a volunteer organization named Poudre Wilderness Volunteers after the major river that flows through the district. The mission of the PWV is to assist the Canyon Lakes Ranger District of the U.S. Forest Service in managing and protecting the wilderness and backcountry areas within their jurisdiction. To achieve this mission, PWV recruits, trains, equips, and fields citizens to serve as wilderness rangers and hosts for the purpose of educating the public, and provides other appropriate support to these wild areas. PWV educates the public about wilderness and educates on the principles of leave no trace to preserve natural spaces. The 7 principles of leave no trace provide an easily understood framework of minimum impact practices for anyone visiting the outdoors. Although leave no trace has its roots in backcountry settings, the principles have been adapted so that they can be applied anywhere, from remote wilderness areas to local parks and even in your own backyard. They also apply to almost every recreational activity. Each principle covers a specific topic and provides detailed information for minimizing impacts. The trails of the Canyon Lakes Ranger District can be found in 4 general areas: Big Thompson Canyon and Estes Park, Poudre Canyon, Red Feather Lakes, and Pawnee Buttes National Grassland. In 2019, PWV members conducted a total of 1,015 trail patrols and had meaningful contacts with nearly 13,000 of the backcountry trail users encountered. They removed 186 illegal fire rings. They removed 1,416 fallen trees across trails and contributed to a total of 25,000 volunteer hours worth over $630,000 to the U.S. Forest Service. Members make a commitment to hike and ride with a purpose at least 6 days during the year. PWV patrollers assist by educating the public and protecting and conserving the resource. While patrolling, members keep records and report observations to the U.S. Forest Service. PWV members do not have any law enforcement responsibility, carry firearms, or patrol with pets. Trail crew work includes clearing trails and addressing drainage problems. Most of the work is done during multi-day camping and backpacking trips. The trail crew has cleared between 300 to 500 trails per year and has built bridges. PWV is comprised of about 320 individuals who live primarily in northern Colorado and who range in age from 18 to 80 years old. Our volunteers represent nearly every imaginable background and all walks of life. Approximately 1/5 of our members patrol with stock. Noxious weeds are threatening the native plants, animals, and ecosystems of the Canyon Lakes Ranger District. The PWV Noxious Weeds Program, otherwise known as Weed Crew, provides basic noxious weed ID training for all members and advanced training for weed crew members. They patrol trails to look for noxious weeds and to verify weed reports submitted by other PWV members, as well as educate the public about the economic and ecological impacts of weeds and the use of weed-free forage for stock. The crew also organizes, leads, and documents group work efforts to control or eradicate known weed infestations. Visit us at pwv.org, where you can access trail descriptions, maps, and closure status. Together, we can preserve our wilderness for future generations.